Great. Hello, everyone. My name is Sandy Glaze. Welcome back to my channel. I'm a personal transformation and self-development coach. And I wanted to talk today. I just posted a blog today on my website, sandyglazecoach.com. Where did romantic love go? And I was listening to some people they were doing videos this morning on social media, and they were talking about the agenda to destroy humanity. And one of the ways they're doing that, they're looking to blend us with certain machinery and I don't even know how far I can talk about that online here. But what I wanted to talk about, and I think people are ready to hear it because more people are realizing something is seriously wrong when they want girls to be boys and boys to be girls, and you're getting medical procedures, and there's no way your anatomy is going to work properly after that. But people are really starting to question it. And what I found, the one missing link was they don't want romance between men and women. And there's reasons for that because there's such a powerful energy with sex energy, which I'm not going to go into that, but that's creative energy when people know how to use it. I didn't go into that in my blog today, but I really wanted to let people give us an idea of what it takes to have a strong relationship and why I'm saying this. It's interesting because when I work with people, I see people who complain about their partners and their relationship usually is in strife. And I also see partners who absolutely love each other and they respect each other, which is a big part of what's missing in our relationships. People aren't encouraged to look at what's good in their partner. They're encouraged to look at what's wrong, why they're getting shortchanged and what have you. But what I'm noticing is the energy in both of those different relationship subsets. One is very happy and one is not. And again, what I find interesting is that they don't talk about romantic love and education. They definitely don't want to promote that in the entertainment industry. The more offside you can go sexually, it seems, the more that seems to be the goal. But they're striving to get people more confused about who they are. But I just wanted to touch base and just just share some ideas that I have. When I wrote my book, I talked about two platforms. I have the outer platform that I see. That's where people have fun and they go on vacations and they enjoy each other and they laugh and they might share some hobbies and companionship. That's one aspect of relationships. And unfortunately, in the West, it's become so shallow. Some people think that's all they get, and unless it's all fun and giggles, that is not a good relationship. But they're missing the platform for growth, and that's where people can be the best they can be, where they can be sexually intimate, they can be inspired, supported by each other, and this is what makes relationships great. There's only When I look at all the different types of love, I find it interesting that nobody will categorize it. But I look at, you can have love of children, love of family, love of parents, love of pets, love of community, love of self, love of whatever that energy is, God, creator energy. But there's only one place for that sexual intimacy, and that's in your romantic relationship. And I'm not saying humans are a superior species. I'm not trying to go to make that point. But what I find interesting is humans are the only ones who project their consciousness and can actually put their energy out to what they want to achieve and do that with their consciousness and their setting their intentions. So I just wanted to share some of this with people today, just so that we know that maybe we're missing something by watching all of the nonsense that they're spitting out at us, because they're not going to stop. But what I find also interesting is people don't know what love is. Love is not a social construct. That's what they keep talking about. Everything regarding human sexuality is a social construct, and it's not true. Love is a form of energy, and it's limitless. And you can love many people, many things in life, but it's a force like no other. And again, I talk a bit about that, but I want people to start exploring it for themselves. What does it mean to them? And when we look at ourselves, some people have come to the realization that we're co-creators. What better thing to do than co-create your relationship? Can you imagine if you had a partner who you're both on board, that you want to have an amazing relationship and life together? And sometimes that involves thinking outside the box, but it's really important that you sit down with your partner and you find out what it is they want. What is it that's important to them? Are they reciprocating, and what's important, and understanding what's important to you? Because it has to go both ways, right? Relationships don't have to be complicated. And I think sometimes they're complicated because people put so many different expectations in. I'm going to talk about that more next week, about the expectations and outside forces and how they can influence relationships. I'm going to say often in a negative way, because now the expectation is theirs of what your life should be. And I just don't see that being a win-win situation, right? But anyways, I just wanted to take a moment and share this with people and just remind them they can decide where their relationship goes. To be jealous of somebody who has a great relationship that doesn't do you any good, because you still have to put in the work and figure out what you're missing. Maybe you're with the wrong partner, or the wrong partner's with you. I'm not saying it's all easy to decipher and understand how this works, but let's make love great again and make 2023 the year we stand in our magnificence and really start creating dynamic relationships. The other thing that I'm starting to see is people are they're starting to understand the patterns of people who control and manipulate and gaslight and always make it the other person's problem, other person's fault. I see that in many relationships as well. But that's, again, it's a no-win for anybody, because all you're doing is not taking responsibility for your end of the relationship, but you have to make somebody the bad person to make yourself right, and that's not what love's all about. So I hope you enjoy the blog, sandyglazecoach.com. I'll put the link in the message box here, the description box, and let's make 2023 a year that we start claiming our human power back and start doing things that are right for us, because we know it's the right thing for us and not because of what somebody else tells us we need to do. So hope you have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Okay, take